Greetings, loyal minions. Welcome back to the SciShow, the #1 ranked YouTube channel for people who enjoy cooking for other people. If that's you, I appreciate you. If you enjoy cooking sort of sweet, baked type treats, I appreciate you slightly more. If you start sending them to me on a regular basis, then I really appreciate you. Just finished a round of golf on the side of the road, in the car, on my way to a hot date with a Russian gymnast bear trainer. Anyway, just because I am dedicated to getting you the information you need, I am foregoing that, so I'll probably get a slap when I turn up late, but that's kind of how I roll anyway. It's nothing new. End of rambling. We have a new hero in the Covenant Portal. Covenant Portal is generally quite good. We have a lot of very decent heroes in there available. So I find it's a very good place to try and pull heroes from if you are inclined to spend a bit of money and do some pulls. So there's some very good heroes here. We have a new Fox family in Silverpaw. I'm going to throw the max power preview on straight up. We are a monk class, which gives us the talent of Master Withstand. Once it's fully leveled, 30% chance to resist status ailments. If they are resisted, then you also cleanse the newest status ailment from this character. So handy enough. I hate getting those status ailments, especially like mana down, and you just don't realise and you think you've made enough matches to be charged, and you're not. So decent enough skill there. We have the dodge Aether talent, so 20% chance to dodge for 6 turns. I don't see that as a huge advantage. Generally within 6 turns you may have a chance to dodge 1 or 2, but to me it's not anything special. Yep, balanced stats as normal with any new hero. We do have the Fox family bonus, so bonus for 1 of 2 heroes. At the start of the battle, summons 1 or 2 Sly Fox minions for self with 2% health and 100% attack inherited from hero. Has 80% chance to dodge incoming attacks. So that's handy enough, but it is obviously very weak with 2% health. When it does dodge, it steals the latest dispellable buff from the attacker. But again, at the start of the battle, you're only going to have some very basic buffs on. So again, I don't think that's anything magnificent, but it is what it is. Decent artwork. Obviously a little bit of a Captain Hook type sort of rip-off thing with a fox. I don't know. I'm not very good with all those sort of lores and fairy tale type sort of movies, but again, I feel I've seen that same image 35,000 times in different things. It's just a very basic, anyway, I'm not going to say AI, but AI generated artwork. Thumbs up, Small Giant Games, good effort there. You know, probably using a free subscription as well. They're probably not even paying for it. I digress. We have the awesome passive that the Fox family have, which is the decreased healing. So straight up, all enemies get minus 50% healing. It's something you don't notice all the time, but it's obviously a huge effect. Yeah, that's just like, you know, say someone's healing for 1500 health, you're now dropping that to 750. It's like hitting all the enemies for 750. So fantastic taking against the team of 1 or 2 healers. Insanity War, where there's probably more healers, or even Arrow War, where you see more healers, it's just an absolute straight up advantage to be cutting those heals in half. So yep, stronger than other heroes' main skills, to be honest, in some cases. Onto the special skill, we have Greed and Bribery, running at average speed. Steals minions and mega minions from the target. Yep, it's happening. So again, it's just an instant reversal of a hero that's powerful. It's not only do we steal minions, and all those other heroes that steal minions don't affect mega minions, or they may do a little bit of damage. We've seen a few little mini counters where heroes will do extra damage against them. They may be able to, hurt them like Salamata over numerous turns. And now just straight up we're stealing them. I mean, it was going to happen sooner or later, so that's great. It's obviously an awesome thing. The only issue is you can only steal one, because you can only have one. So you instantly sort of think, and this is where some people rush ahead and you think, oh wow, take this against a team of Garrison Guard heroes. They've got 5 Mega Minions. Well, I'd like to know how this works because it says it steals them. So is it going to steal all 5, but then you're only going to get 1? So it's still going to remove all 5, in which case that is a absolute humongous skill. Although no, because it's only hitting 1 target, so just ignore all that. It's 1 target. Okay, I'm an idiot. Hand up, accountability. I'm a fucking idiot. Speaking of rushing ahead, so just look, I'm going to edit that out. I probably won't because I'm lazy, and I like to be real. So there you go. I am in a bit of a rush, so I've gone through and... Anyway, moving on. So you target 1, it's stealing a Mega Minion or minions. Slightly handy, obviously think of stealing like a Shimmer Scale Mega Minion that then applies the bleed. We're also inflicting the target with lasting greed. So the greed means the friendly effects from special skills only affect characters with greed. So again, if you're taking that against a healer or anyone else that gives something like dodge, counter attack, a healer, think of someone like a Hathor that also has the ailment blocker. It's basically meaning that only one person will get those, and this is lasting. So that that lasts until it's cleansed, replaced, or removed. So it's not like 3 turns or 4 turns, it lasts forever. So that's going to be extremely useful, more so on offense. I think on defense, this character can be overcome quite quickly and easily, because all you've got to do is take the correct heroes. So if you don't take any minions or Mega Minions, you don't take, you might just take one healer that's got a cleanse as a priority. You're going to cleanse that lasting greed, and it's not going to do any... It's not going to hurt you at all. We'll look at the last bit. So all enemies receive 968 curse damage over 4 turns, starting low and increasing every turn. So it's not a huge amount of damage, but again, I think not, in my opinion. Obviously, I can't talk about anyone else's opinion because I'm the only bloody one talking. It's a stupid human thing that we always say, in my opinion. Well, of course it's in my opinion because I'm the one bloody talking. Anyway, I digress. Not a huge amount of damage, but yeah, I think on defense, it's going to be overcome very, very easily because you'd basically just take a hero that doesn't have a Mega Minion, someone that can cleanse the curse and cleanse the lasting greed. And yes, it's still going to hurt you in the healing, but it's not... Yeah, I think... But on an offense, you can take this against a perfect team. So a team that has a few Mega Minions, a team that might have a couple of really good healers and buffers, and this hero is going to completely annihilate them, make them basically useless to a degree. So yeah, very good hero, has some great skills, and I think some people are going to look at the stealing a Mega Minion and just think, oh wow, that's so powerful because there's so many Mega Minions in the game now and they're very powerful. But again, you're only stealing 1. So whilst it is powerful, again, as an offense, you're only stealing 1. And even if you get your special up again quickly, yes, you may be able to steal it, but you're only going to have 1 Mega Minion on you. So, if you get this hero recharged again, say they have 3 Mega Minions, you hit 1, steal it, and then you get the special charged again really quickly. Yes, you can remove a Mega Minion, which is very good still, from the second hero on the enemy team, but you can only have 1 yourself, so it kind of goes to waste a little bit. But yeah, the greed, I like the greed. There's not a lot of heroes that have the greed and the lasting greed, so I've remembered coming up against heroes with that before, and I just forget, and I cast things and I was like, oh shit, none of my heroes have got dodge up or whatever it may be because that greed has been on. So definitely something you need to get rid of quickly, and this one lasts forever until it's removed, so can't just wait it out. And the curse damage gives a little bit of damage. That's obviously going to be a little bit higher than 968. I don't like the ones that start low and increase. It's only 250 per turn, but when it starts low, it just gives you, say you've got a couple of moves to get rid of it. So yeah, hero with a very good skill, but I think some people may overestimate that skill as well. Not saying it's not good. In my opinion, not an I just said it again. God, it's as bad as the obviously thing now. Somebody stop me, Jesus. This is what happens after I go out and abuse myself for 4 hours on the golf course in the middle of bloody summer. Yeah, good hero. Will be extremely useful on offense where you can pick and choose who to take it against, and against the right type of team, it's very, very, very strong. But again, not a defensive hero I'm not going to say it. And against some teams, it's just going to be reasonably average. The greed is still useful, but again, if you're going against a team that doesn't have buffs, going against the toons or the glass heroes that are going to resist it or reflect it. So yeah, it's not something I would personally chase. I'm not even sure I would level it. I think maybe if it had something to protect against the upcoming Mega Fiends, it may. But yeah, I just think it's quite niche. Very good against certain heroes. And I know, again, a lot of people are out there hating on the Mega Minions because they're so hard. So a lot of people say, oh yeah, I'm going to be able to steal it. That's great. But yeah, you're also relying on the enemy having a Mega Minion by the time you charge. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling. Decent hero, great hero in certain circumstances, decent overall, and in some cases not extremely useful. So I'm not sure I would level it. I did just get the 2 yellows. If you haven't watched my absolutely ridiculously amazing summons video where I just get so many 5 stars, it's not even funny. I did get a couple of yellows, so go check that out. You'll be amazed. And yeah, that's where I'm stopping it. So if you are pulling, best of luck. If you enjoy what I'm doing, the absolute best way to show it is to hit that subscribe button. I am on the way to 1,000. I would love to get to 1,000 before the end of February. It's just the absolute best way to show appreciation for the channel and to make me feel good and smile. Just makes me feel all gooey on the inside. So remember how much I appreciate you. If you do enjoy what I'm doing, gently caress the subscribe button. Give your kitty a scritch for me and have a good one.